Coming up on this week's Retro Robbins show, we go to Crash Second One and we go and have a little talk about that live on the Commodore Live show. Amiga's comments, all that and more. So why not join me in? And of course, Emo there, my AI robot there, for a little bit of gaming fun for the retro weekend. And hopefully, I'll see you at Leicester at the Computer Museum come this weekend too. Hello, welcome to a Retro Robbins show. I know it's been a few weeks, but I've been busy. You probably see me down the cave recently, or you may even see me at Leicester Computer Museum for the gathering. Indeed, I will be attending, and you may have seen other things going on in the background. What's on today's show? We'll talk about more in the background in a minute. Well, we're going to have a look at the Crash re-reviews from it's Crash Smash re-reviews. We're going for the Crash Smashes, and as at the last episode we did issue 1, this episode we're going to go for the Smashes out of Crash issue number 2. And as always, we'll be having a look at some more recent games that have been played on the old social media scene that I've spotted. Give them a go and give them a bit of the Retro Robbins treatment, see if they're really good. We may even go play the game some and see one that we've time may have forgot about, who knows. And if we get time, we'll have a look at some Commodore stuff that's coming on. Hopefully we may have a guest as well. It all depends whether he can make the show or not. He's quite a busy guy. He's sold well, we've got the Ginger Hippie Gamer. He's interested in coming down, so maybe he'll make an appearance on the show. They're all local to me, aren't they? And Babstar's Arcade, shall we say, Babs Arcade. Rick, he's been on the show a couple of times already, and he may come on a couple more times. As always, today's show is run on real hardware, no simulation or emulation in sight. Indeed, we will be using the Toast Rack in the background there to provide a white tunes to give us a bit of an atmospheric feel, as well as the Spectrum Plus 2A. That's got great stereo sound, the Spectrum Plus 2A. I love it. We've selected a few different tunes today. Some of the ones I use a lot, and some of them I'm trying to find new ones out all the time and put them in the show. As always, if you do like today's content, remember to like, share and subscribe. And hopefully as well, I'm going to show you the cover art of all the different Crashes on each show. So we might even use that as a thumbnail. And I don't know what Emo's doing, but he's a little bit... Emo, you're too close to the TV. He's listening to me. Emo, dance. Stop dancing. I think he's give up the goat. He's getting old like me, you know. So... right, what have I been playing? Okay, alright, I'll let you know. Remember Crash November 2022? We had Crash Live and it was an absolutely phenomenal success. There was a great talk after the show. There was talks during the show. We had the Spectrum show doing a live set there. We had Alan Turley there with some of his stuff. We had a little bit of a reveal. Too late to dance now, Emo. A little bit of a reveal with the Nixie games. Matt Langley, the next team was there. There was loads of Spectrum stuff. There was me with my 3-screen setup. And of course we had the One Life Money Miner Challenge. We also had, didn't quite get to pull off the exploding fists. Everyone was too busy playing it. I didn't want to disturb them to run a competition. They was loving it. So that really did go down well in my corner. My little triple 3-screen display from one Harlequin Spectrum, Chrome Spectrum. So Zap Live is going to be happening. It's going to be happening in Kenilworth. It's going to be happening on the 12th. I haven't told you the month yet, but that's the plan. We've got the whole of the ground floor. We've got rooms 1, 2 and 3. We're going to have the Amiga crew there. We're going to have the Commodore crew there. We're going to have a few other machines there. We're going to have people with live talks there. Yes, I was in Kenilworth. I had lunch with Craig and of course Chris from Fusion Retro Books, who I happen to be roped into doing stuff for. Thanks Chris for that one. Keep me busy, why don't you? He knows all of it. And all of those sort of things going on in the background, as well as forward to more recent events too. So that's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. And I'm ready and raring and eager to get working and get the stuff down there and get it going. We're going to get Commodores, Amigas, +4s, the whole 9 yards. That said, let's get on with today's show. There we go. The cover of Crash Issue 2, which I thought I'd actually put on. That come on pretty loud, didn't it? Music there from the old +2A in the background, and it's Watu. It's that 1 year magazine type digital thing you can download for your computer. You can get that from Spectrum Computing. What can I tell you about Crash Issue 2? Well, apart from having a fantastically illustrated cover there, it was indeed, would have cost you 75p. Great magazine for 75p, no doubt about that. March, of course. New games that was going to be in there. Did you know that Chucky Egg wasn't a Crash Smash and only got 80% in that magazine? Can you believe it? What a fantastic game that is. However, I have a confession to make. I actually prefer it on the BBC Micro and the Acorn Electron version compared to the Spectrum version. Don't know what it is. Perhaps it's because I played on them first. Now, you know me, I'm a full-on Specky fan. Attic Attack, Wheelie, Arcanite 2, Scuba Dive, and one or two others that we'll be going through. As Crush Smashes, we'll start with, of course, the first one. Which, what we'll do now is we'll change from this picture to the first one in a moment. The game we're going to look at first is Arcanite 2. What can I tell you? £5.95 this would have cost you. Well, that's not bad at all. It was use of computer 80%, graphics 96%, playability 92%, getting started 90%, everything's in the 90s, which is always a good sign. Addictive quality is 90%, and value for money 89%. Its overall rating was 90%. Shall we have a look? Does it still stand the test of time? Is it still going to be classed as a Crash Smash today if it was re-reviewed, or will it not? We'll find out now. We'll have a brief look at the loading screen. I'm going to see if it works in 128k. I very much doubt it. Stop the tape. Okay, it stopped. That would surprise me. No, there we go. We've got conclusive proof that it doesn't work in 128k. Right then, so will we try the 48k version? Hey, love the end go. It makes things so much simpler. Will it crash or will it burn? No, it is working. Wow. That is flying by. What hertz have I got that on? Arcanite 2, 1980s. Do you want the instructions? Well, for those that haven't seen it, let's go for the instructions. So, you get all these instructions, it's amazing, it looks pretty interesting straight away. This got 90%, believe it or not. I've never actually, I confess, never actually played this before. Press any key to continue. Hopefully you've, give you 5 minutes there to pause the video if you wanted to read through all of that. But generally speaking, I just want to get on with the next slide. Okay, I should know what to do, shouldn't I? There's the software company in the corner there that did it. Give it a chance to autofocus there to catch up. I'll tell you what, I can enlarge it just a twinkle, just a tad. Whoops, not too much. There we go. Nice zoomed in picture, by the way. And just to keep the fans happy, let's give it a real aspect radius. There we go. That's what the aspect radius should be. Slightly more compressed, not so wide screen. That's your 4x3 status. And we're ready to go. Press any other key. So the keys are, well, it's pretty, 1 and Q, which is unusual. Joystick is Kempson. Shall we go for the joystick? What did I do with the joystick? Hold on. Came in the background. I was going to ask you to guess it, but it's a bit dull. Just sparking up my joystick. Hopefully it's been fully charged for weeks now. Okay. No, we don't. Prepare for combat. Wow. Absolutely. I'll tell you what, I'm sort of impressed with this game straight away. It's just something about it. I mean, okay. So it's going to be a bit of a tricky one, isn't it? Well, I'm judging that I've just lost a man. Considering that's my first go, no, prepare for combat. How quick is this? Oh, I see. So, have you got it? Am I losing men every time I land on one of them? It looks that way. So those kill you then, do they? And there's a centipede crawling around as well. So I see. I've got to avoid those circles in the ground. I'm learning as we go along. Never played it before. Get ready for combat. However, when I do fire, nothing seems to happen. So I presume the red robots are kind of dangerous. Now we're going to try and get through there quickly. Oh, that happens to be a dead end. But they've got a set pattern about them, haven't they? They're not going anywhere in particular. These look a bit... Oh! I see. So we can see there's one coming up and down. You've got to get rid of the blue ones. Gotcha. You can't destroy that, but you can destroy the blue ones. Yeah, so... Ooh. Yes, we're killing a few of them now, and I might actually be scoring. Is he going to come down here? Oh, I sacrificed myself there in the order of silence, shall we say. Wow, this is so confusing, but at the same time, very, very good. What's that type centipede thing? Oh. Yeah, you've got an arrow and directions at the bottom on where you should be heading to catch up. So I'm looking down here. Where am I? I've lost myself. Oh, here I am. Right, okay. And I'm missing out. What am I missing? Ah! I've lost a life. I'm down to my last life here, aren't I? Oh, great. It's a dead end. Wow. This game I could really get into. I've never seen anything like this. So this is a game that is truly new to me. What's my first impression? Well, it's really fascinating. You can actually, you slightly don't disappear behind. Look, oh, that's clever. When you're pulling down, he does a wobbly thing with his head. Hey, I've got to grade it, man. That's a graded game. I like it straight away. It was an interesting one to play, but this really got a crash smash though. Yeah. Okay, I've played it long enough now to get a decision on it. So he got 90%. It was a crash smash. Considering this was probably the early years of 1984. No, I don't think it was a crash smash in my books. I'd say 8 out of 10. I'd say 8 out of 10. It's... Maybe I'm being unfair. I don't know. Looks okay. It scrolls too. The scrolling, I don't like the scrolling, and I don't know if they could have done that, but the scrolling was, you know, and there's a bit of a lack of sound, isn't there? I mean, there is just sound effects sort of thing, but that sort of thing, which I've subjected you to, and didn't bother, so you know, I mean, that's the sound of the laser. Anyway, do you agree? Do you remember playing that back in the day? Do you think that is a worthy Crash Smash? Or do you think, the same as me, 8 out of 10 was a good result? 8 out of 10 for me. Next one then. Right, this is a classic game coming up now. Very big classic game. See if you can guess what it is. It was from 1983. It would have cost you £5.95. It was only 48k, and you're about to see the loading screen, which was pretty good, but you're also about to get the ratings that Crash gave it. Use of computer 89%, graphics 86%, playability 90%, getting started 95%. Whoa, ho, ho. Addictive qualities 99%. Addictive qualities, I hardly think so, and I've played this game a fair bit because it was one of them big games for the system. Value for money 99%. Hey, I don't think so, but yeah, maybe I'll give it 100% value for money because it was groundbreaking in its day for playability. Overall percentage was 93%. The game is a motorbike game, and it's not action biking. And the only other class or action, well, there is a couple of motorbikes. Super Hang-On, it's not that either. And it's from 1983, so you know it can't be that because that came out later. It is, of course, a fantastic game indeed, and it will run on the 48k Spectrum. It doesn't need to be anything other. Really? Now, there is a little bit of a problem here because you've got a demonstration mode, which I'll just let play. Shall we go for the demonstration? Yeah, you have to speed up. You've got to catch the demon driver. The death scene is horrendous. It's great scrolling though. That's the thing. The scrolling is really good on this game. You know, it's good. There's a terrible bit of colour clash there between the bike making the background disappear, and there's some vile death sequence. Let's just turn the music so I can give you the full effect of a death sequence. Listen to this horrid. You watch you don't die from it now. I like games where you got a demo. It's going to crash. It's doing better than me. You got to go full belt. You get lost in a maze. You're trying to catch a guy up, the demon driver, the demon cyclist. And well, that is it. You need to collect gas along the way, so you need to fuel up on a regular basis. This is one I've got to get TJ Farish to play. Come on, crash now. He's going the wrong direction. He's going in the wrong direction. I'm waiting for the death sequence. Yeah, you gotta get gas. The gas should refill. Job done. And there's ice as well. Ice, I forgot about the ice. Yeah, if you go too fast over the ice, you tend to fall off. So it's not a good idea. Ice basically for any cyclist is fairly devastatingly dangerous, isn't it, to be fair? Is he going to crash this time round? Extended mode. This is a fantastic demo, but it's enough. I'm not going to play it. You've all seen it before. Did it deserve its 93% Crash Smash? Well, absolutely it did. For its time, 1983 this came out. Spectrum's just over a year old, or barely a year old, and this was one of the earliest and greatest games that come out for the system in my books. Because I was watching a lot of Kickstart at the time, which was a scrambling game, this was one I had to get and had to have and I loved playing it then, and I love playing it now. I'd love to tweak it, you know, I'd love to do a better version, maybe an up-to-date version for the next, who knows. I agree, 93, spot on, even now, to this day, because of the time it was in, I think it would still make a crash smash. Do you agree? As always, leave your comments in the comments below. I love the sound of Death Wish in the background there. Okay, we call it a loft in England. In America, it's an attic. 48k, by the way, cheaper than the other two at £5.50. That's right, the other ones were £5.95. Ultimate, play the game. Ultimate were brilliant, no doubt about it. Up there with some of the best ever to develop games for the Spectrum system, and if it's got the name Ultimate on it, you can guarantee it was worth it. Never been disappointed with Ultimate. Is there something out there that I have missed that was actually naff? I doubt it. The use of computer, 90%, graphics 95%, playability 95%, getting started 85%, addictive qualities 93%, value for money then was 95%. Hey, so what was its overall rating? What did the Attica get? It got 92%. This was recently featured on the Spectrum show with Jeff Neal playing it, and he completed it live while he was recording. Please don't expect me to do that, because it ain't gonna happen. I'm okay, but I'm frustrated. Does it stand the test of time? Is this music that I've chose, which is playing off the toe track, going to match this game? Thank you very much. We will have a brief look at the loading screen. We will see a fantastic loading screen, and it will be brief. There it is. Awesome. Awesome. That's just nostalgia there. Alright, well, we've got the usual drill here. We can have a Kempston key joystick, which is going to make things a little bit easier for someone as hopeless at these games than me, and we'll start the game. And as we start the game, you need to collect food in order to stop your chicken from going down. You need to get keys in order to get through certain rooms, and certain weapons as well help destroy certain creatures, don't they? I like the fact that the rooms change as quickly as they do. Yeah, if you can get the right weapon, I'm sure you can destroy it. I need a red key to get through that door. He follows you down. When he follows you down, you see your chicken goes. Oops. And mushrooms are quite dangerous. Can you get through the clock? I think, yes, you can. Oh, nice one. I need them. Always best to remember where there is food, because you will run out and you will need some. You need to get a key. I don't know where anything is. Just gonna not play for too long, because you've seen this before and you don't want to see how pathetic I am. Doors that aren't open may actually open if you've not played this before. There we go. In order for you to proceed, I'll get that while I've got it. Can I get through the skeleton, or do I need a skeleton key? I think you need the skeleton key, don't you? Oh, I may not actually need that. It's been that long since I played it, who knows? Oh yeah, you can go through that laboratory room. The thing that frustrates me is when doors shut on you that you're trying to get through. And it helps to know the map. The map is, well, it's sizable. It's the word you're looking for, because it's quite big. Stay too long in any particular one room and yeah, you will regret it. I got my first key, so we can pick that up. How do I pick that up now? Space, isn't it? Or enter? Oh no. I forgot, is it naught? 1, 2. Oh, I'm going to lose your life. Yeah, when you die, you enter. I forgot how to pick the key up. Got it. Right, yeah. So, now we've got a key. That key will enable us to get through the blue doors. Look at the graphics. I mean, look at the sprites. I know you don't get much chance to look at the sprites because I'm usually there destroying them. You can pick up that as well, but I'm not going to. Can you get through there now? I've got the blue key so I can get through that door. That's great. There we go. And of course you just eventually just got to get out of the building, haven't you? I'll see if I can find a well to get out. I needed them. I was hungry. I forgot how to get through. You can go through library doors as well, but I kind of forgot how to do that. Oh, come on. Get me through there. My food's going down rapidly. I need to just do a wiggle thing down on to see if I can get around. Oh, because the room's blue, can I go through that clock? Yeah, I can. Yeah, that's where I began in roughly around that area. And a lot of the rooms do tend to look the same, don't they? So you can get lost. Okay, played it long enough. You've seen it before. We've all seen it before, haven't we? Surely anyone who's ever owned a Spectrum has played Tactic Attack, or have they? If you've not played this game, I want to hear from you. I want to know why. It's such a great game to play. First 3D game, a bird's eye view game, and of course, you know, Ultimate did Night Law, which turned out to be the first side view isometric game. This is sort of 3D where you're looking from a bird's eye view, and it works really well. Great use of the definitely Crash Smash. I'm not going to change that. 92%. Absolutely agree. Please leave your comments in the comments below. Last on the list then today so far, we've had a look at Arcanine 2, which was something I've never played before. Wheelie I definitely played before, and Tactic Attack I definitely played before. The prices were $5.95 for the first two, and then $5.50 for the last one. So the last one is also £5.50. Bit of an ocean feel to this, so have you guessed what game it is? By Durrell, 48k Spectrum only, and Mike Richards, son, is it? The use of computer, 89%, graphics 98%, graphics 98%. Phenomenal, phenomenal. Playability 90%, getting started 89%, addictive qualities 90%, value for money 98% in overall, rating then was 92%. I had oceans of fun to drop the hint. Have you guessed what it is yet? Well, hopefully you have, because it's going to be a brilliant game. 48k Spectrum, great loading screen as well. Scuba Dive! Does it stand the test of time? Is this music appropriate? No. Is this music appropriate? No. Oh well, let's just select one, eh? Skill level 1 to 4, okay. I've already picked one. Keys are QAOP, I believe, and M. Or is it the arrow keys on this one? Yeah. I think it's a cursor, isn't it? I think you have to rotate left and right, that's it, and then you have to accelerate, that's it. You have to you can collect pearls for bonus points. You've got a limited amount of oxygen. I think one of them slow down. Which one slow down? Because I'm using the wrong keyboard for this. I'm not using a rubber keyboard Spectrum, which is ideal, what you need to be using. I kind of get lost in which keys to use. Otherwise I'm travelling too fast. I need to learn to slow down. Slow down! I'm still forgot what key was. Jump cut. I found out what the keys are, and I have to. But as you can see, it's just black and blue at the top and the bottom of the screen. but you can make out what most there's jellyfish floating at the top. Not sure what that was meant to be, but you can definitely make out what seems to be a shark. You can also see your oxygen going down, and those are electric eels as well as a school of fish. Touch anything and you die, so it's best not to touch anything. Oh, I got the pearl and then I crashed, so yeah. However, the idea is to find the treasure. Get as deep as you can, make sure you find pockets of air. You get points for returning pearls to your boat, but we tend not to do that. And if we're luck, we'll have it. If luck, we'll have it. This music will get spooky just as I arrive at the bit where I need to arrive at, which is where there's a big octopus. I mean, you get small sharks. Those are small. Yeah. The map well, ooh, that was lucky, wasn't it? He just turned right up on me there, didn't he? There we go. So we just wait patiently for that. You don't want to hit the rocks. It got me again, didn't it? Hopefully, you should have started roughly where I dived, so just got away. Get away. Okay. Oh, crashed into the oh, stop. I think that should do it. Go. Yes. Yep. Got past the first obstacle. You have to get past a few things like that. And if you notice, there'll be a different, slightly larger. Those are where the big pearls are. Bigger points, the lower you go. Still got the electric eel. Still get some of the same sprites you get. Graphically very easy to tell what they are, especially the shark. You will find caves to go into. Some of them lead to dead ends, some of them don't, some of them go even lower. Whoa, there you go, bigger shark there. Don't want to be messing with him, do we? And I like the sea snake. I mean, that's just great graphics and animation. Okay, well, I failed dismally on the first attempt. See if we can get lower. Okay, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. Oh, they're going vertical now. And the deeper you go, you've got a depth meter which tells you. And this game, you really do have to take your time when you're going down. We will see bigger and bigger creatures. I love that spooky music. Can you guess what the game is in the background? One of my favourite games. One of my all-time favourite games. One of the all-time great games for the Spectrum. Was also a budget game. I'm not going to tell you. If you don't know this, then you should know this because it's a great game. Okay, so that ace represents oxygen. And if you just stay there for a minute, your oxygen will fill back up. And it's indeed going up. And then we're going to just gently manoeuvre that. You don't want to be anywhere near those shells when they shut. But if you're quick enough, you can get some... you can get some bonus points. Because you're supposed to take your bounty back up to the surface. Yeah, it gets quite tight. I'm probably going to die any minute now because I'm really going quite quickly at it to see if we can get even deeper. I'm getting quite low actually, and I'm full from the... Oh, there we go. Hopefully I'm facing in the right direction just to get away from him. only thing that annoys me about this game is sometimes when you enter a room like there, I mean, really, am I going to curl up that badly just because my tippy toe caught a rock? Is when you enter the room, sometimes you find there's something there and you haven't got a chance to manoeuvre. So it has got a bit of unfairness about it. In the meantime, we found my first treasure. And we've had an accident in doing so. But the points go up, you get the general idea. I can't get hit too many times. There you go, I've just swam through solid rock. 92%. Do I agree? Well, it doesn't have to be graphically the best game, but the graphics was given a very high rating indeed, 98%. I don't agree with the 98% graphics rating, because apart from the sprites, there's a whole lot of nothing going on. But I do agree that it is a crash smash and it does still stand the test of time. Still as playable and as intense today as it was when I first played it as a younger man. Which wasn't all that long ago. But it was. Let's have a look at something more recent then. That's all 4 crash smashes covered for Crash Issue 2 this week. The first of today's picks, a nice simple loading screen. Yeah, it looks exactly like Jetpack, doesn't it, a little bit? But don't be fooled, because we're going to get into this game now. Thought I'd show you it loading. Let's get it to it actually loaded. And here we go. Right at the back you hear a great AY tune. I do need to drink the tea. You can probably hear my throat's going a little bit. Hit the image if you want to know what that says. What can I tell you about this game? Well, as I play it, I'll go along. It reminds me a little bit of those, for playability wise, do you know those like live wires that are wiggly and you've got like a little hoop and you've got to go around them sort of thing? Well, this game has that sort of similar type of gameplay. Yeah, it's like Jetpack. No, it's not like Jetpack. The only similarity it shares with Jetpack is the guy himself. Everything else is fine. I'm going to try keyboard. I find that using the joystick, it's a little bit too difficult to control. You need to be a bit more, shall we say, personal with the controls itself. The AY tune at the start is fantastic. The AY tune in the actual game itself does change. And there we go, straight into the game. Now, you don't want to touch anything that's... You can't touch the roof. It's like a live wire that goes across, and you can't touch anything that's got live wires. In the easy version, for instance, I just hit the floor there and I died. Simple graphics. Once you learn a pattern though, it does become slightly easier. And I think we're going to get off the first level quite comfortably. There we go. Second level's exactly the same pattern layout, but you do have a variation on the old... there we go. Sometimes that's unavoidable. You lose energy for them, but on the harder levels, if you have the hard version of this, you only have to touch them slightly and you're dead done. And I really would like to know how anybody could possibly get as far as you need to get. Get close. Oh no! How? It's that easy to die. Those 3 lives that you've got, they go in absolutely no time. We'll try once more. Yeah. And you don't want to be hesitant falling off that edge of that, of course, because if you do... There we go, I'm able to get past the first screen easy enough. Now I noticed that there doesn't seem to be any time limit, however... Oh, second level completed first time round. Yeah, there we got a different change of layout. Good couple of little sprites there, isn't there, really? Oh, just touch the merest touch of that live wire and I'm done for. Oh, that was close. There we go, got through another screen. Oh, you don't want to be losing energy like that. Oh, and there we go. I'm dead to my last life already. It's game over. This was a short play, wasn't it? Well, it was going to be a short play with this type of game because it really is very tricky. Very, very tricky indeed. Very responsive on the controls though. You've got good directional control. And usually when you die, you've only got yourself to blame. So for that, I kind of enjoyed playing it. The music, in-game music, the loop's too short, a little bit too short, and it just keeps repeating and repeating, and it gets on your nerves eventually. I'm not sure if there's an option for you to switch the music off, but in my case I can just literally turn it down. Graphics are good, exactly what they need to be really. They don't need to be writing home graphics, if you know what I mean, something to write home about, wow, look at this. It's the gameplay, and it's the gameplay of that particular game that makes it really, really frustrating. A little bit, you know how Flappy Birds can be a bit awkward. A slightly simpler version of that, because every screen is doable. You have to remember the pattern and the pattern of the way the sprites go bouncing around in order to avoid them. But if you do get this game, which is freely available on download, of course using Spectrum Computing, I highly advise that you go for the easy, not the hard, because you only have to touch the moving sprites very slightly indeed, and curtains for you. And the good thing about curtains, they save the world. Did you know that? I've just completely got a joke from. It's blinds that save the world. You know the blinds? They saved us all, because if it wasn't for blinds it'd be curtains for everybody. Okay. 7 out of 10 I'll give that. Do you agree? And please, no complaints about me bad jokes. Moving on then. Got a really lovely game now to play, a bit of a shovel adventure, and that's easy for me to say. We're going to have a brief and a very brief look at the loading screen indeed, so I could make a longer loading screen for you. Whoa, beautiful. That's amazing bit of artwork there. Egyptian mummy as well. That was a wicked loading screen. Oh, 10 out of 10 for that one. I mean, I've got to have a look at that again. Sorry, let's just go back to the loading screen. Any second now, we'll just have a quick. I've just had to load it separately. Let's zoom in a touch. Wow, look at that. I mean, obviously you can see straight away, it's developed with the MK1 engine, development tool of course. So a lot of the games tend to be very, very similar, but how good is that? I mean, the good use of colours on the graphical character on the loading screen alone, that is top class. Brilliant. Right then, that's... wow. I mean, if you saw that loading, you'd have high expectations of the game, wouldn't you? Just looking at that, just it's every detail and every inch of that screen is covered, right down to the perfect red and yellow sign writing with a trace of white at the bottom to make it all stand out. And yeah, that I'm not so sure that mummy looks that terrifying though. But a nice touch where you've got the strap hanging from his bandages are slightly coming off where his chin is. And there's a bit of an Easter egg sprite there, isn't there? What is it? Just above his shovel to the left. I'm trying to think of the game that sprite's from, but you recognise it straight away. Ah, yeah, because that's an Egyptian game as well. That was, oh, it'll come to me in a bit. Let's get on with the game. There we go. You know these people. Great for producing games. great AY tune straight away. Let's turn it up a touch. And a bit of comedy. He's on it. He's on the toilet. There's an image I can't get out of my mind. I won't sleep tonight, thanks for that one. Nice little story arc. Straight away, a nice little story arc. That just reminds me of Indiana Jones, you know, apart from the red line going across. I'm loving it. I'm loving the Egyptian writing, even the writing is quality. I forgot what font that is. And even that sounds a little bit like Raiders of the Lost Ark type thing. Loving that. Press fire to continue. Okay. Okay, we'll press. Now I'm not sure whether you straight away keyboard or joystick is a. No, it's straight away keyboard. Keys are QAOP and space. You've just got to basically dig everything out up and avoid the. Oh dear, yeah. I just fell down my own trap. Now hopefully I can get him to. I'd managed to trap him by digging a hole, but he only stays there for so long, so I don't think he's got a pattern, but he does kind of pursue you, if you know what I mean. Moving on, we got out the door, we collected everything that we need to dig up. We got straight into level 2 with a little bit more difficulty about it because there are a few places where you can get stuck. Notice you've got to literally stand right to. Well, that's him taken care of, that's for sure, so that'll give you a chance to get this one. I kept trying to stand in the right place to dig and ended up digging myself into a right hole. I'm stuck. Come on then, you can come this way. Right, to fill the hole, you just got to press the same dig button. And when they're in the hole, you can walk across and get out of the way. And now they're completely out of the way, I should have no problems getting around here. That adds extra time. However, by simply putting a bit of a blocker there, I should be able to get through. I'm loving the graphics, to be honest. I'm loving the wall. The like sort of almost Egyptian marks going along the wall. There we go. We've got everything out. Oh look, I managed to trap them both. Don't know if you get points for trapping them both, but you probably do. Level 3. I'm loving this game. Oh, and then we have a change of AY music, and this time the sprites aren't going to be following you. They're just going straight up and down. However, I can presume that, judging by the way these games tend to go, that we will have the ones that follow you and the ones that are stuck in a pattern routine later on in the game. Now the AY tune that are provided in the game to give that in-game feel have got a reasonably long length and loop to them, so they don't seem repetitive. They have a feel that does actually add to the game, that makes it feel great. Now, when you've got yourself extra time, you can walk over the bad guys, but I don't think that's always going to be the case. And that time only lasts for so long. Oh, I was going to see if I could get him trapped. No, you can't trap the ones that have got a set routine. However, we have got the key to get out to the next level. Right, now we've got to make some progress here. Oh, that shovel is one shovel dig, so you won't have to hit once. Oh, this one's going to be tricky. Getting that one in the middle. I don't fancy that prospect. And we've got the key to get out this level straight away. I'm really enjoying this. Can you tell? Oh, you get a password. Don't write my passwords down. Do it for yourself. Okay? Pow. And now we have another change of AY tune. Wow. Come on, you're following me now, so pull down the hole. There you go. I'll tell you what, you certainly know that that one shovel dig makes a difference, doesn't it? Oh, we got a timer. That's good, that'll freeze time for me. Should be able to get around all these comfortably. And he's still stuck down the hole, so the timer doesn't increase the time that he's down the hole. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Quick on the up, snaky thing. Oh, that was close. That was really close. Oh wow. Oh, this looks like a bonus level. Oh wow, you get bonus levels as well. So you can see we've got a certain amount of time to get all of these. The time's ticking down there. The items I'm collecting pretty fast. Good control. It looks like you got more than enough time, to be honest. Oh, it's going to be closer than I think, isn't it? It's going to be closer than I think. Let's get out of it. Well done. 1 second to go. I waited there deliberately, see that? Waited there deliberately just to give it a bit of a challenge. And yet another AY tune. Attention to detail with this game. What? I didn't know that that was... instant game over. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow, 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 wow. So what? I didn't even make the high score. Shovel Adventure 2021 that came out. What do I think of the game? Graphics 10 out of 10. Loading screen 10 out of 10. Playability and addictive qualities 9.5 out of 10. But without doubt, I do 10 out of 10 scores. Everything that's in that game, from the variation of AY to every bit of memory used almost, I thought the game was fantastic. I thought it was really playful. I thought it was delightful. There doesn't need to be variation in sprites, but there are variation in screens. And even with the story arc at the beginning, I thought the presentation was amazingly good. Even that, it's cleverly done. I mean, it's just comedy, humour, you know, so, well, I highly rate it, so I'm going to give that a rating. That is indeed, and I haven't had one for a long time, that is a must play. If you haven't got a Spectrum, get this. This is a Retro Robbins special. It's a fun little maze platforming puzzle game. That's someone texting me at the right time, that I highly recommend. Yeah, I was really impressed with that, and will I go back and play it? Oh, absolutely, as soon as the show ends, as a matter of fact. I might even take the SD card with me down to the Computer Museum in Leicester and see if we can get a few people to play it there, because I thought it was really good. I'm impressed. Well done team. You knocked a cracker out the back there. Brilliant. The mood down just a little bit. We're going to have a beeper sound here. We're going to have something that represents a Willy game, a Jet Set type Willy game, although it's not Jet Set Willy. Willy in the Mirrorverse, not multiverse, Mirror Reverse. We're going to press enter to start this game. So as you can see, all the information you need to know is on the screen there. CMP Projects 2023. Press enter to start. Right, we've got a variation of a tune here. Same keys as you would play on Jet Set Willy. And, whoa, we're going to have to run for it here. Now, the toilet scene with a guy's head down the toilet and his legs sticking out, it represents the end of the game, Jet Set Willy, should you have collected all the items and returned to the room. Oh wow. Now this game is not easy. It's not as easy as Jet Set Willy because, well, I can turn the music off, which is good. Same as Jet Set Willy, you can turn the music off. They look fairly large sprites to jump over, do you know what I mean? You can jump through those platforms, but you've also got to jump on those platforms in order to collect the items. And that is not easy when you consider you can do that. Which I'm making an absolute hash of at the moment. Oh, I should be good at these sort of games. And yeah, jumping between them on this first screen. We're not going to just show you one screen, of course. I've just died again. Oh, I've started this game so badly, it's disgraceful. Okay, I will get this right this time. There we go. There we go again. I think rather than try and return to the end there, I'm best just to follow that and go up the top and click the last item. And we'll get off the first screen. Now it looks like he's got a different type of cap on to what Jet Set Willy would have had, so he's got a different hat indeed. So it's one of them like bi-racer caps you get, isn't it, when you're a young lad. I forgot what the cap's called. Conveyor belt time. Don't touch the mirror. It's not safe to do so. There we go. First room out. After a terrible start, I managed to get through the first room. And the rooms are all fairly much the same. And for a bit anyways. Oh yeah, that one, because you've got to keep moving, so I've got to drop off to get over to there. You've got to drop off to carry on, if you know what I mean. There we go, should be alright, as long as I don't change direction. I should be able to get that first one out of the way. Yeah, there's no unfair collision there. Now this is an automatic conveyor belt, so all I've got to do is time this right. Which I didn't. But nevertheless, by the by, I'm not going to worry about it. You dare make it look easy, Retro Robbins. Oh well, you've got the same death sequence even. Yeah, I like this little bit at the start, and it's just a normal platforming game. It's been done many times before, and because the screens are a lot of them are quite the same, I don't see why there's a mirrorverse. You know, apart from the mirror at the top, and you're collecting items from every screen. Are you walking backwards on every level? No. Is backwards forwards? No. Is down, up and up there? No. You know, so I don't see where there's a reverse mirror. I don't know where the mirror comes into it, to be honest. It's just a platformer. And it's a Jet Set Willy platformer. However, that being said, it's got the right jump mechanic. You can't change directions mid-air. The conveyor belts work exactly like Jet Simply. For that reason, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 and see what you think. Well, we'll have a preview of the last game because this video is getting too long, and then we'll call it a day. Sending my eyes funny, that is, don't you think? Well, definitely the beep tune sending me ears funny. Anyway, I digress. That's what to finish with. Great loading screen. Dig Dug. This is a playable demo. I think I've only got the one level I can play, but I will preview it but not rate it until I get the full game. Straight away, love the loading screen. Little tunnel, you know, and you're that tight robot at the back there that's shooting an electric wire. You've got to taser the bad guys. Developed, of course, with the AGD mini engine. Boom! Straight away, great opening today, white tune, loving it. Nice presentation. Press M to start. On the display, what do we see? Obviously, it's one graphical character square, so you get the feeling this game's going to look vast in size. Indeed, it does. I've played it a few times for the playable demo. I've done my research for the change, I know, believe it or not. Keys are, they're displayed with the little directions. It's OPQA. I'm reading ahead of myself. I usually go QAOP. And M to shoot your zapper. Interesting white tune. However, when you play the main game itself, you just got sound effects. Now, there we go. I got rid of one by blowing up the dynamite. Oh, I didn't. I nearly bit the dust then. So we've got to go around and blow up all the dynamites, haven't we? I think we've got to blow up the dynamite. I am 100% sure. You don't want to get too close to them now, because if you do... There we go. Right. I blew myself up. Okay, what am I doing here? I can get rid of that one like that. I'm going to get rid of them all, to be honest. I'm going to get rid of the dynamite. You can use the dynamite to destroy them. Yeah, once I've tasered the first baddie to death, that's good. I feel cruel. I really feel cruel. Oh no, if you blow all the dynamites up you die. Okay, so what we gotta do is we gotta collect it all. That's one. Let's get rid of all the little sprites. Movement to the graphic looks like it's just jumping on one leg, doesn't it? There you can see the second leg, little robot. A villainous robot, to say the least. Chasing these things around, I'm not going to enjoy that. I don't want to get too close to him, because if you do, his explosion will probably be the death of you, if you know what I mean. You've also got a timer that he's running down. Nice little bit of animation. I love this. How big are the eyes? Now then. Can we go up here and out? No? Okay, that's fine. So if you blow all the dynamite up, it's game over. Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah. So you've got to keep the dynamite. Try again, shall we? We'll give it one more quick go. This time we're just going to leave the dynamite in place. And hopefully I thought I could blow him up, but I guess not. Come here, little hoppy thing with big eyes. Ooh, that was close. One more of them to get. With 97 seconds to go. And I'm not sure if we've got to try and find a key or something, but... Okay, so we've got everything now. What do we do? Have we got to get the dynamite together? Probably. I didn't want to do that, did I? Yeah, you can't destroy the dynamite. For the preview, I'll just have a quick brief look, and I'm liking what I see. But that video is indeed getting a bit long, so let's wrap up today's show. And of course, I like to do that with a little bit of Monty Mole and the Temple of Lost Souls tune played from the Toasty Rack in the background. I want to get some Commodore stuff in, but I've run out of time. I've built, by the way, yeah, I built that, and it works. It's a little cartridge thing which I'm going to probably give to the Ginger Hippie Gamer, so he's got something he can plug in the back of his Commodore. It's actually quite a good game. I was going to review the game, but unfortunately time is of the essence and I don't want this to go over a ridiculously long time. You've got things to do, so have I. So let me shout out to Richard Hitman Hollins, the Richard the Bleeper Hitman Hollins. Got to work on lengthening that name a bit. Lee Chop Stevens, who's been giving me a little bit of help in the background with the next instalment of the Crash cover tape. They've both contributed to all three, really, haven't they? Well, all, you know, most of them, to be fair. I'm chasing up Bob Smith. I'm hoping to get in touch with him. I want a game from him to put on the Crash cover tape. Also, a massive thanks to Matt Langley for last week. We're Wheels in Motion, so you can get Cave Rescue on a tier. I've been speaking to Chris about it, of course, and I've been up to his house, and we've got ideas, and we're going to sort that out and sort him out for it as well. Hopefully a little bit of fundraiser is indeed involved in that. And of course, big thanks to you for watching and sticking with me so long. So if you've not seen me before, please remember to like, share and subscribe. Your subscription is invaluable and much appreciated. It just means that you can probably reach a bigger audience for me and people who enjoy a bit of retro gaming fun for the weekend. So if you love a bit of 8-bit, you're going to love a bit of this show. And Emo, of course, there. And Matthew Logue, and brilliant, as always, if you haven't read the starting titles, Matthew Logue is responsible for the Wipeout tune at the start, and he did a fantastic job on that. The graphics was basically Richard Hollins. I think we're there. That being said, just listen to the games from 2000. Andy Jones from 2017, Balls Off. Would love to get that one on a Crash cover tape, but I don't want to use games that are already on software companies. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Depending on when you watch this, have a nice working week or weekend. Bye from me and bye from Emo.